What's up, people? World famous Peter TV. I am world famous Method Peter. We're on the bag to 1,000. We're hitting the button. People are subscribing. I posted the video. I sent it over to Facebook. Shout out to my brother out there doing his thing. Let's talk about it. You guys watch this. Make sure you go subscribe to his channel. I was interested. I was watching a lot of stuff. I was watching a lot of different videos. I haven't been out in a while, but I'm going to be out here probably every day trying to promote and make things work, get things to a new level. I usually don't come out too often during the day, so when you do see me out here, I'm using Streamlabs. I'm using it off my phone. Sometimes the signal cuts in and out. It's a little off, you know what I mean? But anybody that, subscribed here, I appreciate the subscribers. We is about 45 away from hitting that 1,000 mark. You know what? But I'm building platforms, building channels, trying to do all this. And people seem to think that this is all easy. People seem to think this is easy. This is not easy. When you come out and you're a nobody, and people watch your stuff and watch your content and watch what you're doing, and they see what you're doing, and they hope that, you're going to be successful. They kind of believe in you and they subscribe to your channel. Now, I know my video is cutting in and out. A lot of it has to do with the signal problem, but a lot of it has to do with Streamlabs too. I'm using, I'm not sitting in a computer outside of a building. I'm outside. I'm on the road. I work for a couple of different companies. I work for Grubhub and DoorDash and Postmates and Caviar and Lyft, which I've been doing Lyft all morning. But I was able to check out Let's Talk About It for a little while. So shout out to my brother. Make sure you go subscribe to his channel. He almost said he had 500 or close to 500. He about 500 away. He got the watch hours and everything. I went and looked up the watch hours. I went into that whole video thing when you go into see what you have for, I wanted to see what I had for watch hours. I got lucky. I got real lucky. I'll tell you how I got real lucky. I just came out putting out videos. I really wasn't doing things like this, but I was trying to build volume. So what I started doing is I started messing with different videos, trying to put things out there, trying to create what I thought was going to work to make the channel grow, which is actually growing. I got lucky because when Kobe Bryant died, here's the thing, right? Kobe Bryant was loved by millions of people, right? And I sat there and I said, you know what? Before anybody puts out a tribute video, I'm going to put one of the first to get that tribute video out there. Well, I must have hit it at the right time and set it up at the right spot. Now, I know this is cutting in and out. I apologize, but you know what? Once I get live, and I get monetized and all that other craziness you got to go through, you know what? It'll be a lot better. It's just one of these things. When you're dealing with cell phones and you're dealing with like Streamlabs and some of these, OBS sites, it gets to a certain point where you're not going to know what's up and what's going to happen next. But, a lot of the stuff I put out there is meaningful. A lot of stuff I try to put out there is new artists, new people that are around, different kinds of aspects of what's going on. I do more like the Hassan Campbell type thing where I sit there in my car and I actually give a lot of commentary on a lot of stuff. But I saw some stuff. I sent a lot of love, a couple of places that gave me a lot of influence. Definitely shout out to Let's Talk About It. I always like a little bit of extra, but when somebody salutes you and brings you to a level and sends some people your way, you always want to give back. That's how you build not only good friendships, that's how you build content to get content out there. That's how you actually build not only a good reputation, but you work together as part of the community. And if you're going to work together as part of the community and you're going to work as a team, nobody's better. You gotta understand something. There are people who know how to do this and they're better than you. The object is not to be better than anybody else. The object to be as best as you can be for yourself. And whatever you are putting out there, if somebody likes what you're doing, maybe they actually send more people your way, and maybe they'll like what you're doing as good as what somebody else is doing. So you know what? You learn from each other. It's a way of building that volume to get people all to work together so that you can actually be one big happy community in the long run, because this is not easy. It's not easy. When you got to come out and talk for an hour, a half hour, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, or whatever it is, you know what? That takes a lot, because you got to keep things going. And your mind is going while you're on TV, on a video, trying to put things out there, trying to build that commentary, trying to build that volume, trying to build that group. And it's not easy when you're trying to do that. And people think, oh, I just put out something goofy and they're going to subscribe. Nah, it's not about putting out something to get people to subscribe. It's about winning. It's about going out the door and putting out something that's meaningful to you. And if somebody likes what you've done, then they run with it. And if they run with it, you know what? That's all. That only helps you. It helps build your channel. It helps build what you're trying to do. You know what I mean? So you know what? Never, if you're going to be a YouTube guy or you're going to go out and do this for a living, one, have a concept of what's going to work for you, and then take what other people have done and don't go and copy it, but take what other people have done and find a way to make it part of your own thing without infringing on what they're doing. Because if you do that, you have your own original style. You have your own original setup of what's going to happen. You'll have your own backing, your own following, your people who are going to follow you, so that they'll appreciate what you're doing, and they won't say, oh, he sounds like this one, he sounds like that one. I put out a lot of videos on Facebook. I got, 2 million views on Facebook. Too bad they don't pay me. Okay? I built this channel not just for me. My mom was sick. My mom had cancer. My mom has been through a lot. You only get one mother. So like I tell people, you know what? If you get a parent or somebody in your family who's sick, a loved one, appreciate that person that's here today, because they may not be here today. They might be gone by tomorrow. So always check on your family, your relatives, people who are important to you, And I built this for Mom. It started 3 months ago at the end of November with just an idea. And I said, if I can build it to 1,000, it might take me a year. Maybe I'll have something good. So I put out some videos, learned about software, learned about downloading stuff, learned how to copy videos, take those videos, break them down a little bit, put them all out there and try to make it useful. And by doing that, it helped. But I also made regular type videos where I would take pictures, put some music behind it that I could actually use without a copyright infringement problem. Because you always want to be able to put out music and build, put out nice things. But you also got to watch what you're putting out there, because it could also get you in trouble if you're using content without permission. Now, you can repost videos, because there's 1 million YouTube people saying, all right, we're going to go check out 6ix9ine, and we're going to see what 6ix9ine's new video is about. And they go halfway through, and then they give a little blog on it, and then they come back and do some more, and then they give a little more of a blog on it. That was originally my intention, to do something on that level. But, I learned that sometimes it is good just to put up the video and see who may respond to it, what they actually may say in the comments for it, what actually might be out there that might be interesting, that somebody might feel about it. And not everybody gonna be happy. They got people that are gonna say, this guy a troll, this guy don't know what he's talking about, this guy does this guy does that. That's all well and good. I love trolls, because trolls bring commentary. Okay, there was somebody that insulted Kobe Bryant on a thing last night. Why don't we just let the man rest? Why is everybody subscribing? Listen, it has nothing to do with it. Kobe Bryant was a basketball superstar that helped kids and people all over the world. And then there are people that just want to bring up the bad. He was up on charges for rape. Listen, what happened 20 years ago, you need to forgive. Sometimes you just need to let things go. Okay? There are people that still bring up O.J. Simpson, but O.J. Simpson did his thing 20 years ago. Now, there are opinions on that. Some people have given their opinion. Some people haven't. But you know what? When it comes down to the end of the day, it's all about how people feel, think, and do. Okay? You're either going to like what somebody's doing or you're not. You're either going to subscribe or you're not. You're either going to feel that it's worth watching and coming to and checking out every day, or you're not. Sometimes you're just having a bad day. You need to just watch and see what somebody's going to say or do next. The biggest thing with me, because see, a lot of these guys are all out of New York. I'm out of Boston. All right? I work out of Boston. I've been here, born, raised, been here my whole life, done all my thing and everything else. What it comes down to is this. Anybody new doing this for a living? Anybody out here trying to portray themselves or do something that's positive? You know what? If you got one person that's trying to do something positive, and actually people believe in that one person that's doing something positive, make sure whatever you got going on that's positive, if it's meaningful to them to put out something like a video like this, at least have respect for the person making the attempt to try to do the right thing, to maybe educate somebody or put something out there so that somebody will be happy with what the guy might be doing. Because you could be having the worst day, and all it takes is somebody to talk reality or put some real sense into your head, and instantly, once you get reality, you might make you think, you know what? Maybe I should change what I'm doing and just focus on moving forward instead of worrying about something that took place from my past. By doing that, it might make you a better person. For real. Because everything I talk about when I come out here and do these videos, it's coming out of here. I don't have no channel. I ain't looking for, I don't have no, I got stuff going on. I'm in my vehicle, all right? I will put up music in the background. I run with a lot of different music business guys. I've done a lot of stuff. I was in the music business myself. I put a lot of music videos up. I put a lot of good content up. But the thing is this, when somebody new comes out, sometimes it's good to promote that new artist. Now, I heard an artist this morning. Well, let's talk about it. As soon as I heard the kid singing, and as soon as I heard the type of music he was putting out, there was an artist named Nitro that Let's Talk About It put up. And I sat and I heard it. It took me 14 seconds of listening to this artist. And I'm like, this guy needs to get signed. Like, I just instantly knew. Because there's a talent that you can hear. If you're a real musician, you have real backing like I do. I've been in the music business over 25 years. I managed rock bands. I was a rock guy. So I managed rock bands. I worked with a lot of hip-hop artists that are out of here, out of Boston. There were guys mixing rap and rock and everything together out here. I got an idea that would go over so big, it'd be the most multi-million-dollar deal, okay? And I don't have no problem saying what it is, but I ain't gonna say it yet because I got an idea that I'm working on that hasn't been done yet, that's out there in the music industry, that's pretty much almost, actually it has been done yet, but you know what? Nobody else is doing it right now. And I see a talent that could go global with the right people in play if it's done right. Now, this guy's stuff, there was two different guys, so I don't want to confuse them. One sounded a little bit like 6ix9ine, had that 6ix9ine vibe, but it caught my ear, and I'm like, that's good. It kind of sounds like 6ix9ine, because I don't want to compare people, and I know people want to have original styles, but it sounded like it, but it caught my ear, and it was something that would probably catch the public. Because if you're doing that 6ix9ine type of rap where you're screaming and you're doing your thing and you're going off and you got that, you bring your levels up and down and you kind of start doing that. You know what I noticed? I don't care what anybody says. When Tekashi 6ix9ine come out, you can say you love him, hate him, you can say whatever you want. His first video, gotta go instant super platinum. Whoever the artist is that works with him, whether they want to work with him or don't want to work with him, whatever that song is gonna be the biggest global super song that comes out. The internet gotta go retarded when this kid comes out. Okay? The internet gotta go off the hook. It's a guarantee. I already know this. Multiple artists know this. There are people that said they would never work with 6ix9ine again that are now thinking second thoughts. Wait a minute, we ain't making shit. This kid's made $5 million sitting in jail without promotion. Maybe we should go work with him. And that's true shit. 6ix9ine has made $5 million sitting in jail, just from Spotify and YouTube with a billion streams on each. With a billion streams with no promotion. Now, you're a music artist. You're just coming up out of the game. You got really some backing. You got people that are going to cheer you on, move you forward. If somebody said to you, if you're a new artist, you need to go work with Tekashi 69 and put out a video with him. If you said no, you would be the biggest reject on the planet. Because whoever he works with, the first real artist that sits down, and I'm gonna make a prediction. Watch if it goes down. 50 Cent said he would not work with Tekashi. Okay? But when it comes to business, if you noticed in a lot of videos, anything 50 has put out lately, he was a good kid. He just got caught up. All this other shit. He's trying to change his tune a little bit. A couple other people have changed their tune a little bit. Whack 100 has changed his tune. In the beginning, I ain't working with nobody. Then all of a sudden, he comes out with last week, Tekashi really wasn't a gang member. And if an artist wanted to work with him, sure, I'd send the artist. You know why? They know Tekashi will go global. The kid gonna go global. The kid gonna put out shit like you've never seen. And when he comes out and he blows out half these rappers that are out here right now, and he goes platinum. When he goes platinum from fresh being out of jail, and he got that shit, and he's going 11 for 11 on the Billboard, all these goofies that downplayed him, talked about him, threw him under the bus, you'll be like, how's this fucking kid do it? Excuse my F word, my French, but that's how it is. You know it's going to be going on like that. That's real talk. All I'm saying is this. When this kid does what he's going to do when he gets out, sit back. You're going to have every artist wanting to all of a sudden swallow their gangster pride, and you know what? They're all going to work with him. And then it's going to be Tekashi calling the shots. Because he ain't going to do the gang, blood, crip, nigga shit like you were doing. No disrespect to nobody, but I am 10% East African. You wouldn't know, but 23andMe says so. So that's real. I ain't going to have to post that because I don't need to prove nothing to nobody. But my heritage background is English, Irish, Italian, Sicilian, and East African. So yeah, I got black blood in me. So shout out to all my brothers. And I ain't pulling no whoa Vicky. That's real talk. That's real talk. That's as real as you're gonna get. So shout out to my brothers. No disrespect to anybody that look and going, this guy white as shit. I'm white as shit with an Italian Sicilian nose that actually got black blood that runs through my body from years ago when my 5th great grandmother was a black lady in Sicily. There's a picture. I seen it. It was my great-grandmother's grandmother. She was a black woman. My skin ain't white. If I was white Irish, it'd be different. That's Sicilian. And anybody that knows Sicilian, real Sicilian, how it works, Sicily was a slave island. Yeah, for real. Sicily was a slave island. The black men would come up to do work if they messed with an Italian lady and got them pregnant. In the old days, you were shamed. You were shamed. In the old days, you couldn't interracially mix and match. If the Italian man messed with the black woman and that black woman had a child in Africa, out of wedlock, out of her own race, she was sent to the island of Sicily. That was the shame island. Same thing in Italy. If a black man messed with a woman, okay? For real talk. Look it up on Google. I don't have to make this up. If a black woman messed with a man from Italy, in Italy, and was a servant or a butler or whoever, like a maid, or worked on the farms in the old days where there was no work, and that woman got pregnant by an Italian man and it was out of race, the woman was sent and shamed. She couldn't go back to her country, but the Italian man or the Italian woman couldn't stay in Italy either if they got pregnant by the opposite race, and they were sent to Sicily. That's real talk. That's the real facts. It's really on Google because I looked it up. Look it up. You don't have to believe me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Trust me. I know what I'm talking about. Moral of the story is this. We're on the road to 1,000. I keep it 100 here. I keep it a whole stack. I make sure everything's cool. I like what other people are doing. I like what I'm doing. I'm down to thank you for the following and the backing. Shout out to Let's Talk About It for sending a lot of love over here. Thanks for all those that have subscribed. We're going to just keep going with this. We're going to keep making it work because you know what? I just do my thing and keep it a whole 100. I just keep my thing and do it a whole 100. Because I go in with music and I come out with music. You know what I'm also going to do? I'm going to quit these. World famous Peter TV. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. We're going back to work. We're on the road to 1,000. This fat Italian bastard gonna get there. Believe me, I'll be there by Friday. Shout out to all those that support, love, and send a lot of actual respect to the channel. Go subscribe over to my buddy. Let's Talk About It. Go subscribe to BBN Network, Jack Frost, that gave me the influence to go out and do this. Shout out to Corey King. Shout out to all the guys that are friends with Corey King that I can't think of right now. Shout out to everybody on Facebook that's backed me for the last 4 years. And you know what? Shout out to Mom. You know why? You only get one mom. Love and respect your mom if you actually have a mom right now that's still alive. And if she's not alive, teach your children about the good old-fashioned morals of what she taught you. I'll be back later. World famous Medford Peter. Like, comment, subscribe. Share this video to other platforms. Share it to Facebook. Get other people to join the team because we're off and running. We're on the world famous gang, so let's run with Jesus. Hit the button. I'm out of here. Cigarette and all, I'm out of here. Yes, I will quit smoking. I give you my word. And if I give you my word that I'll quit one day, my word's law. And it's gold. Shout out to my brothers in the hood. Those that know where I'm going with this, they got respect. Those that think I'm crazy, that don't want to respect that, that's okay. I give you respect for respecting, not respecting that. But we're good. We're on the right path, on the road to 1,000. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notification. I'm out of here. You guys have a good Sunday. I'm going back to making money because that's what I do best. More videos to come. More videos to come. See yous all later. Like, comment, subscribe. World famous Peter TV. We're out. See you later.